Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How you doing, Cancer? Sorry this got to you a little late. Life got a little lifey this week, so thanks for your patience. This is not a date or time specific reading. Whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it could be your message at that time. Also, it's a general reading for the collective, so it may not resonate for everyone. As always, take what speaks to you, leave the rest. We are now in Libra season, so the energy is a little different than Virgo, but Mercury has moved into, he's still retrograde, but he's moved out of Libra and into Virgo, and the moon, as I'm recording this, is in Virgo. So we still have a lot of Virgo flavor to the cosmos right now and to the energy that surrounds us, but more of a focus on bringing balance and harmony in relationships. So yay. Got the new moon in Libra coming up on, I want to say Sunday, the 25th. So there will be a special reading for that. Hopefully that will be up tomorrow. All right, let's go. Let's just jump right into it. Ooh, okay, there's some Virgo influence. So the present energy finds you somewhat empowered. Yeah, feeling your independence, making your way through life. This is a card of the law of attraction, right? She's kind of effortless in the way she attracts things to herself, with the exception of a love life that stays. So that's our issue. Ooh, now the challenge is there's some kind of risk aversion, perhaps. There may be a relationship issue. That's what I read for. That would require you to assess the risk and take a leap of faith. But this is in the what's crossing you, the challenge position underneath in your unconscious awareness. All about happiness, maybe some measure of enlightenment here. Right, because in the past with the Five of Cups. So something occurred. I think you're a little gun shy. Some kind of energy of loss, grief, something that was lost to you. And here you find yourself single and ready to mingle kind of energy coming in with the Nine of Pentacles. But you've got to assess the risk to leap in a new direction. This is about your happiness. Let's see what is crowning you. And it's about your future. Wow. Okay, so in your unconscious awareness, in the below position, it's all about your happiness. In your conscious awareness, it is about the future. And that's why you may be needing to assess a risk right now. You may not be ready to leap because you've got, some reluctance based on past energy, something that really disappointed you. But there's some Libra energy. Things may be about to come into some form of harmony and balance for you. I like that. Message from Spirit. Yes, endings and new beginnings. Lessons learned, close out one cycle, begin a new cycle. In the hidden energies for you, yes, we've got the Magician. So I'm saying yes because as I move through the reading, I couldn't think of a better card to come next. So I'm kind of like, yes, I like that for you. Perfect, because in your hopes and fears, we have the Death card. One part of you may be a little bit fearful of letting go of something that's become sort of part of your daily experience, for better or worse. But that may be why you're struggling here with the Fool. It's time to leap in a new direction and let go of something and release it and leave it behind, so that you can have this beautiful transformation moving toward a happier future. Spirit's telling you you're ready. In the hidden energies, there's everything you need to manifest that which you desire. So part of your hope may be, yes, I would like a transformation for the better. Part of your fear may be that you got to let go of a few things in order for that to happen. So let's see what your potential outcome is. Baby steps. That's okay. With the Page of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, you're in a new environment. This whole situation that's unfolding for you may be new. And so you'll just have to take it one step at a time and learn as you go and as you grow. So I'm seeing changes for you here, just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. Pretty powerful. This feels like a big life shift for you, Cancer. You could be here as a cross watcher, and I could still be talking about you. So again, flip the energies around if you need to and take it as it resonates. Ooh, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. Nine of Pentacles with The Fool. Okay. So, wow. I feel there's somebody in the picture that you may be contemplating a future with, or at least being able to see a future, or having some desire for manifesting a future, something more long term, because that's the energy of the King of Pentacles. And then we have the Chariot, and Chariot is victory, it's success, it's moving forward, but it can be moving towards something or away from something. And here we have the Star. I feel like you want to move forward with this person to something more long-term, long-lasting, but that is going to require you to assess the risk and take a leap. So let's look at the Sun in your unconscious awareness. Yeah, wow. That Five of Wands, Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups. Okay, so because I see the Five of Cups here, I'm thinking that there may have been some kind of conflict that had you or the other person, you know, exiting stage left. With the Eight of Cups, it feels like you had to kind of maybe go off on your own. That's why you're showing up here with Nine of Pentacles energy. And I definitely feel like you're feeling this sense of wanting to clear the air, or at least speak your truth. Give voice to what's true for you about how this has impacted your happiness. The Five of Wands is conflict, and it's coming from an outside source. It's not something you stirred up. It kind of, it doesn't feel like it's between the two of you. It feels like it's impacting the connection somehow, and that you or they may have just had to kind of move on for a while, walk away from the drama of it all. That's what I'm really feeling with the Five of Wands. And that's something that in order to be happy, you're going to need to clear up to some degree. That Knight of Swords can be anger as well. And I feel like whatever this outside source of interference is, that Five of Wands, it has really impacted your happiness. You'd like the two of you to move on, right? To get beyond it. But in order to do that, you're going to have to make that choice to sort of risk it all. The Fool. In the past, Five of Cups. My gosh, did you see it? So in the past, we have something that unfolded that was possibly, very disappointing. Okay. I think you thought you were going to get some kind of an offer, or some offer was put on the table. I'm feeling by this King of Pentacles, and then they reneged. I feel like it didn't materialize. It was, I don't know if it was necessarily a head fake, or if they just kind of said something that they knew you wanted to hear in the moment, and then they didn't come through. It didn't come through. And you feel like something was lost to you, this opportunity, this new beginning, this commitment, this up-leveling. And I don't think it was you that wasn't honest. I feel like, and it may not even be necessarily dishonesty, but I feel like something was pulled away from you, or not delivered upon, and that's where the conflict is coming from. So we've got a double hit of the Five of Cups, lots of disappointment, sadness, grief, loss, but we also may be looking at some regret here. There may be some regret coming in. I've got both of you here in this particular part of the reading. I feel this person made an offer, they didn't make good on it, or didn't keep a promise, or didn't deliver upon what they said they would for whatever reasons. That's why the Seven of Swords is underneath. You kind of felt betrayed. But most of all, there's sadness here and a little bit of regret. So let's see what the Ten of Pentacles has. There's the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So, Ten of Pentacles with the Queen with the Ace of Swords. I almost feel like you're seeing something very clearly here. The Three of Swords is underneath, still nursing some wounds from whatever this was that happened, but it isn't running the show anymore. When I pull from under the deck, it's kind of what's going on behind the scenes or in unconscious awareness, rolling around in your psyche, just kind of right at the surface, not something that you're thinking about 24/7, but it's a reference point. And that's what I'm saying, like, oh, I see things more clearly now, or you're seeing through the situation, getting some insights and wisdom, maybe even an aha moment from Spirit. But it is about the future, and here you are in that Queen of Pentacles energy to match the King. I love that we have a King and Queen of Pentacles. Definitely a bit of a power couple, but it's about a relationship in 3D that has staying power, and I feel like you're getting some insight about that, or you're seeking some truth about it, perhaps, although that's a little bit more Queen of Swords, but I kind of feel like the Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords has a similar energy, very practical, not super emotional, kind of just looking at just give me the facts, ma'am. What is the situation? What is the deal? Is there a potential future here, or am I just going to get hurt again? Justice in the near future. Aha. So, it's interesting that you're kind of envisioning the future that you want, and yet you're not leaping right now, because the Fool in the challenge position is your energy of there's an inherent risk here. So I've got to look before I leap. I've got to maintain my independence. But what you're showing me energetically is, but the dream come true would be the Chariot, would be we get to move forward, and here we get that balance coming in from Justice when this person returns with a heartfelt message, a sincere apology, and there's the happily ever after. So with the 10 of Cups underneath, it's almost as if the minute this person comes in and speaks from their heart, it's like, that's all I really wanted. That is a sense of completion. Put a bow on it, right? So I feel like you've got some potential in the future, and I like that you're coming in both as the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, very practical about it. So if you're here as the Cancerian, that's great, because it's like you're managing your emotions in the situation. This is the Cancerian card, by the way, the Chariot. But if you're here as a cross watcher, it's like, okay, I'm dealing with somebody who has to kind of approach me in their time, in their way. But the minute they come in, it does restore the balance, especially when they speak from their heart. Page of Cups, water energy, very Cancerian. So this message from Spirit is the World. Yeah, new beginning for the past life soulmates. There's the warmth, the comfort, the emotional balance, the nostalgia. It's going to move slowly, but it's going to happen. Beautiful. Better for it to move slowly. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, and the King, I'm not surprised to see the Knight. So as the world turns here, as we close out the difficult cycle of the past, and you're assessing the risk about moving forward with this person and whether or not there's any staying power or a future, you get to kind of close out the cycle, the lessons that have been learned, up a new cycle, and take things slow. So this could be you, this could be them, but I feel like whatever's happening here, if both of you have clear intentions and you move toward each other slowly and deliberately and intentionally with a plan, then it could be really good. I'm only saying good things, but again, it depends on your individual circumstances. The Magician and the Hidden Energies. Wow. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so your person, whoever it is, whether they're the Cancer or another sign, is definitely manifesting this connection. Could be you as well manifesting a divine masculine, but I'm feeling it's more coming from them, because there's a lot of energy around self-control and restraint. And of course I see the Knight of Wands, which would be the lack of self-control and restraint. It's a passionate return. It's very exuberant, but it doesn't always have, wait for it, a plan. So Spirit's saying, slow your roll a bit, whether it's you or them, just kind of be more methodical about it. And that's what I see here. I see divine masculine energy, using all the tools at their disposal, including some self-control, restraint, and patience. But they're manifesting, here it is, this connection in 3D. Yeah, there it is. Soul connection. Death card in the hopes and or fears. So now you're all about, okay, that's great, that's cool. I'll tough it out, but boy, things have got to be different. So I think there's hope for transformation, but there's also, right, and there's a willingness to sort of persevere. Here you are, you showed up as the Nine of Pentacles. You're continuing to hold your independence, to stay, single. Like, what I mean by that is not to put too much emphasis on the commitment end of it, just to kind of keep your autonomy. But underneath, there's your fear. Your fear is the fear. Fear of repeated patterns, especially from whatever happened in the past. Fear that things, might kind of repeat in a more karmic way. So you want the transformation, you want the growth, you want the change, but you fear that whatever it was you had before is more of what you're going to get. Yeah. But the devil's underneath. So once again, it's just like, it's kind of in the back of your mind, like, oh, I don't want to have to go through this over and over and over again. But you're persevering in the event that transformation is a part of the process for this connection, which so far it seems like it is. Page of Pentacles, though, one step at a time, and it'll be new to both of you. Wow. You keep your heart open. You may take those first steps towards something more committed. That's good. Just you do you. Stay true to yourself here. Page of Pentacles is an openness to taking that first step in a new direction. The two of you may be beginning again. It can be fresh start energy if you keep an open heart. We've got some energy around commitment here, and that takes you beyond the troubled waters and the turbulence to some peace of mind, something more stable and grounded. But the Hierophant is also about, our higher self. It's about who we are at our core, our beliefs. And it is about holding true to that. So I do feel like if you hold true to what you believe, what you feel you deserve or desire at the very least, and it looks like commitment is the issue because these are both commitment cards, then just stay the course. Stay the course. Be willing to take those first steps, either as a fresh start in this connection, or in a new direction for yourself. It can go either way. So that's what I have for you. But let me tell you the astrology. The Nine of Pentacles is out twice. That's Virgo. Fool is Aquarius. King and Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Chariot in the is Cancerian energy. The star is here. That's Aquarius. The sun is Leo. We've got Justice is Libra. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. The World is Aquarius and Capricorn. It's a card of Saturn. Magician is Virgo and Gemini. That's Mercury. Temperance is Sagittarius. Emperor is Aries. Death is Scorpio. Devil is Capricorn. And Taurus in the Hierophant. So very interesting reading for you, Cancer. What I'm going to do in the extended, and there's a link below, is it's everything from your person's point of view. So we're going to get some information from your, from your divine masculine, especially if you're here as a feminine, how they see the situation, what is it that they're working through here, how do they see you, think about you, or feel about you, what are their intentions toward you going forward or toward the connection in general. And then I'll also get another card from Spirit with some advice or guidance about how to work or navigate with those energies and some oracles. So the link's below. I'll see you there. Bye for now. Take care.